to the Existential Bed podcast, where I lay on an existential bed and talk about existential things. Right now it is 11:54 p.m. Welcome to the Existential Bed podcast, where we talk about some things. I'm currently recording this on my friend's couch. So I guess the couch is the bed this time, and they're sleeping, so don't tell them about it. Although, they listen to this podcast, so they definitely are gonna find out that I record my podcast on their couch when this goes live in like a few days. But okay, hi people. You know here you are. I have no notes for today. Except it was very busy, and there's so many, like, I guess you can call them like social anxiety moments. Me and my friends were like, it's like anxiety and autism duo, so like we're a really like comical pair, like social pair. So like today it's really funny. This we had to be somewhere at 5:30 to pick up a thing, and we pull up in the parking lot at 5:10, and I was like, wait a second, we should just wait until 5:30, because if we show up early, I don't know, they told us to get here at 5:30, so I'm gonna show up at 5:30. And then we were like, well, he was like, oh, let's just go in now. And then so he compromised at like 5:15, I think. Yeah. And then we waited, and then when it reached 5:15, they got the anxiety moment of like, what if they get mad at us for getting there early? So we waited another few minutes. Like, we were like, okay, we're gonna wait 2.5 more minutes exactly. And so we just stared at the clock until it hit that exactly, and then we left. Which I just think is the funniest thing ever, because like, I don't think that's what normal people are supposed to do. Anyways, but that's story over. Let's get into the main topic of the video, which was my autistic revelations. So I had made a lot of I have like a few stories to tell about my things I realized in my life that are very autistic coded. Let me pull up my notes. Oh, okay. Here's the first story. I have very bad memory of my childhood for various reasons, but this is one I remember vaguely. Basically, we were in elementary school. I think it was like 4th grade, 3rd grade maybe. It doesn't matter. It's all kind of a blur to me. But I think I had won like a prize or something, like a raffle, like, you know, those like things in like some schools do this where it's like, you get like money, like, for being good, like having good behavior. It was very awkward, because like every time you did something good, they would just like give you a little like slip with like a abbreviation or something on it or whatever. I don't remember. And you like put it in the raffles and stuff. Anyways, that's really, I don't know why they did that for us. Oh my god, there's this time in my daycare thing, they did this thing where they give you like a salary at every week of like based on how good you are. So it's like everyone starts out with like $2,000, and for every bad thing you do, you lose $1 or something. So it was a joke that we'd be like $1 off. And so anyways, and they would like, so if you did something bad, you'd lose a few bucks, and then they give you the rest at the end. So like people always had, and then like you could like bet it on like, you could win like cereal or like uncooked ramen, I think was a staple that people like to eat, or like a random plushie made of trash, or like you could win, oh my god, they had auctions at the they would auction off like the good tables, and I don't know what to find the good table because they were all the same. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, elementary school. I had won this thing, right? And I had won this thing, and so my teacher was like, okay, I'm gonna take you to the candy store downtown, and I'm gonna buy you like 5, let's say 10 candies, like 10, let's say 10 things of candy, 10 pieces of candy. The fan just went off, and I feel like my voice is so exposed now. Anyways, let's say 10 pieces of candy. So what I do is like, and like, I think it's implied that it's like one candy bar, a nerd's rope, a pack of gummies, whatever. What I do is I go straight to the jelly beans, and I go 1 jelly bean, 2 jelly beans, 3 jelly beans. And then my teacher noticed and was like, what are you doing? I was like, you said to take 1 jelly bean. And she like picked up the thing I was taking, individual jelly bean, like it's like a scooper, it's like a pick and mix. And she like took up the scooper, took a huge scoop, and was like, 1 jelly bean. Like 1, like a huge scoop was 1. I was like, I don't know. So that's the earliest memory I can think of for thinking about literal thinking. The next topic. Oh, hugs. Okay, so my friend the other day, I've been trying to do this with my friends of like trying to get better at like doing hugs and physical contact, because I am not used to it at all. So I've been trying to like practice that and stuff. And my friends, they're really short. Like, I have a full like head on them, and so we go for a hug, and like they're like, stop making me reach around you. Like my arms are very short, and I can't reach around you. I'm like, sorry. And right there, I realized that I always go for an inside of a hug whenever it's with my friends, because like that means I get to be squished, which is a very autism moment. Story 3 is I cannot. If you can hear, you can probably hear it clicking. I cannot. I cannot reach my thing. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I have been using this podcast as like a way to document my voice training, because I think I started around when the podcast started, around when I started training. Anyways, it's so quiet, and like wake them up. I'll be moved closer to the mic. What was I talking about? Oh, voice train. I realized that I like made the perfect routine, because I was like, I have this YouTuber, this like gaming YouTuber that I watch every week, that I basically like, I do some warm-ups and then I basically just mimic whatever this gaming channel says. Her name is Gemini Tay. I love her. But she posts like a 20 to 30 minute video every week of like constant talking. So I basically get like a 30 to 40 minute practice session every week with a routine, and I don't have to do it, I don't have to schedule it myself, because I just do it whenever the video drops. And it's so good. And I was just telling this to a friend, and I realized that like, oh wow, I just totally autismed my voice training. Wow, these episodes get shorter and shorter. I think I was like, this is reaching the like 12-minute mark. I was like, wow, that's a long episode. And like, that's not a long episode at all. It's just these recent ones have been pretty short. But I'm like moving stuff, so I've been so busy recently. That's why they've been short. My last story is, I have an ungodly amount of alarms on my phone. Like, my alarm app like freezes whenever I open it up, and really struggles to create new alarms or start new alarms or like turn on alarms, because it just like gives up because it has to load so many alarms. But it's because I make a lot of alarms because I forget a lot of things, and then I'm too like emotionally attached to those alarms to delete them, because that'd be so sad. And I realized that that's like personification of things, which is an autism thing. It can be, I don't know. It could be an ADHD thing. I had an ADHD moment earlier today when I packed my food for a trip. I stayed up until 1 a.m. cooking, and then I forgot to bring the food. And I was very sad. But I had to get food. And it was so sad because I was like, I made the best breakfast burrito like in my life. And then I didn't get to eat it, and I was very sad. So I'll eat it tomorrow. Because what happened was I forgot my backpack on the way out. So I went in, I was holding my food. I put the food down to grab the backpack, and I leave the food. So, ADHD moment. Yeah.